first, the dead's resurrection was just a superstition. When the northern peninsula was occupied by monsters, people realized that misfortune had indeed arrived.
The smell of stale blood.
I may have forgotten my past, but I remember my enemies.
Faith will guide you.
They will normally point their thumbs down, pointing to where the bodies are torn, and to the maggots crawling all over the cut of meat in Payne's hand. I really want to bite Payne's neck to shreds. He died in the cruelest way, but I feel like my head is totally empty. And I feel lost and confused. No food, no gear, nothing but monsters. Damn it! What am I supposed to do now? I'm already... The monsters are everywhere. You there! Where can I find a safe place?
The suburbs. The monsters are sieging the suburbs. Go, stop them.
I must hurry. There's no way I can survive if the gate closes. Oh my! What is that?
Unbelievable! You defeated that monster all by yourself.
Hurry. Let me in.
Don't worry, we won't abandon a warrior like you.
We lost the north, the ancient peninsula. where the Oracle Guardians used up their courage and loyalty.
Are you ready? God's aura will guide you to the right path. God's aura will guide you to the right path. Are you ready?
Young Alina doesn't want to hide behind the walls. She believes that defense will only lead to defeat.
Listen, these monsters are controlled by magic. Look at the sky above ModinBerg. Restless and unstable. It's obvious enough, we must take it.
She points out of the window. Her eyes gaze at the dark clouds where thunders roar. Then, her fingertip falls upon ModinBerg on the map.
Are you sure about this, Alina? I mean...
Trust me, that's where we must go.
No. I meant, are you sure we can make it? And what about Bison? He would surely...
There's no time. We can't hold back like this anymore.
Alina's voice is nervous and impatient. She interrupted Vilsack immediately.
We have to. I need you to trust me, Vilsack.
All right.
As Vilsack quietens down, supporters' voices gradually take over the hall, until Alina slams the table with both hands violently. She looks around excitedly and shows a confident smile. Much like the others, she's looking forward to the upcoming quest.
We raised our swords, and no longer huddled in that fragile shell, because miracles are not for cowards.
You've made
Almost there. We need ships in the East Village to reach the other side.
Ah, great. We can probably catch the next ferry.
Don't be upset. I'm sure we can find the ships we need.
Ships! Over there! Do you see?
Hold on. I don't think that guy with a giant axe will let us through so easily.
Then you should hide somewhere safe and stay out of my way.
How interesting.
Everything. The smell of stale blood.
It's the Templar's duty to protect the... Whoever can wield a sword, God's aura will guide you to the right path.
Alina and her fellows claimed their first victory. They have secured his village and the ships.
If I remember correctly, this is the hometown of your family, right?
Family means nothing to me. I serve the gods, and that's it.
Just curious about the Stuarts. A heretic shares that name.
Watch your mouth. Alina doesn't want to talk about that with you.
Noticing Alina's silence and disgusted face, Rock stands between the two ladies, interrupting Isadora's rude sarcasm.
All right, stop barking at me. By the way, there aren't enough ships for us. 2 of them are severely damaged.
Speak your mind.
I hope we can repair them fast enough, or we'd better prepare some seasoning.
What do you mean?
So we taste better when the monsters chew us up?
The battle in the East Village was swift and decisive, but it drew the attention of nearby monsters. The expedition party has no choice but taking care of these new guests while repairing the ships.
Are you...
Eliminate those monsters! Otherwise we can't repair the ships. And Isadora, don't mention that Stuart heretic again.
All right. I'll try to remember that.
Violence can solve everything!
It's the Templars. This is a dangerous quest. Take care.
The battles in the East Village have finally ended. The soldiers are now preparing to cross the river. Suddenly, Vilsack stops and holds his head in his hands, his eyes closed tightly.
Vilsack!
Alina tries to wake up Vilsack, who is currently lost in thought. She is worried about the elf.
Our elven prince is daydreaming. Are you dreaming of me?
It was some flashes of memory. More like a headache. Everything was blurry. I'm not sure.
Uh-huh.
Still dazed from the flashback, Vilsack completely ignored Isadora's question. She felt a bit disrespected.
That's good news. Your memory must be recovering.
Yeah, thanks. I hope so.
All right, board the ship.
Alina's expedition team repaired the ships and started across the river, singing traditional ballads of Roy Island cheerfully. Their morale is high, longing for the next victory, but reality quickly turned their enthusiasm to dust. On the banks of the Bluestone Port, filthy monsters are crawling restlessly. Brandishing their claws, they hunger for flesh.
Are you...
Look at that. The best welcome party I've ever had.
Another swarm of rancid monsters. This is terrible.
Violence and solve... Unworthy. I was expecting something more exciting.
Don't let your...
Problems that can be solved with axes are not called problems.
Arcus the First is our most This is a dangerous quest. Take care.
Alina's plan is going smoothly. Despite the small troubles they had, they have taken both the East Village and the Bluestone Port. After climbing atop Mount Gorlan, ModinBerg appears beneath their feet. The first thing that comes into their view is the iconic church, a shabby building that grows out of the graveyard.
A sacred place like this has turned into a breeding ground for evil. How interesting.
This place, it feels familiar.
It's a graveyard. Sure, you were more familiar with it when you were dead.
Nice try. Hopefully you're wrong.
Vilsack wasn't fond of Isadora's joke. He felt like he'd been here before, but he didn't know why.
Are you ready?
I'm already doing it!
Look at that ancient altar and its magic. They must have been using it to control the undeads.
Such evil sorcery shall not exist. Time to get the job done. To arms.
Yes, my lord. I mean, my priestess.
Violence can solve everything!
With my flag and my... This is a dangerous quest. Take care.
Once the strange altar is destroyed, the black clouds above the church become smaller. The monsters sieging the city of being immediately slow down, wandering aimlessly.
For the light! Send these cursed souls back to where they belong! Charge! For the light!
Led by Bison, the people of the city break out of the siege. They push forward and meet Alina in the front of the church.
Uncle Bison! Did we make it? The siege, is it over?
Alina's excitement fades quickly after seeing Bison's face.
Alina, never risk yourself and those around you like that again.
I know. I'm sorry, Uncle Bison.
Bison had been very worried about her. Though now she's safe, he couldn't accept the risks that she was taking.
God's...
Feeling well.
This is the last one. They've blocked the gate.
Then let's hit them hard.
Of course, but keep an eye on the big guy over there.
Rage of the Orcs. Lead out! Violence can solve everything! Problems that can be solved with axes are not called problem.
It's the Templar's duty. God's aura will guide you to the right path.
Vilsack must be closely connected with the church. The closer he gets, the more unstable his memory becomes.
Vilsack?
There's something in my head.
If something's wrong, just tell us.
Stop daydreaming, Elven Prince. We're not your servants.
I'm fine. This church brought a terrible memory back to me.
The memory haunting the ranger is back. There's blood on the edge of the blade, so vivid as if it's happening now. Now he remembers what happened here. The real difficulty is not to make a choice. It's about accepting the consequences of the choice. It's just that 1,000 years of repenting is too high a cost.
This is a dangerous...
I'm already doing it!
So, do you remember it now?
A betrayal. I was once murdered in this church.
Well, that's terrible indeed.
Rage of Orcs. Vilzak, I'm surprised. You still have your soul.
Augustine. Torian. Yes, it's you. You betrayed me and stabbed me in the back.
1,000 years have passed, yet it feels like yesterday. We are nothing but the wheels of the inevitable. I'm already doing it! Your soul is mine! That's enough! I know how to do it! Violence can solve everything!
There's still much that I can't remember.
Take it easy. What about when you were awakened?
There was someone. My...
Here I'm truly free.
Do not fear, for we must overcome the darkness. We're all children. This is a dangerous quest. Take care.